Exchange East End edition, and we're going to change the format up a little bit today. On this fine October 25th. Matthew, over to you, sir, and take us for a stroll through your. Matthew's presenting today, so he's kind of presenting ahead of schedule just to match up what's going on in life. Matthew, over to you.
Let's do this.
Hey everybody, Matthew Ledard, Arizona HVAC Services here. I thank you for the time to allow me to do this presentation here. I've been looking forward to introducing you to my team, the people that make everything happen here and keep all my promises in check and make sure everything's coming through. So, you know, I have a great team that I work with, and I wanted to make sure you guys got to meet them. So I'm going to do a camera change here and a quick walkthrough and introduce some people to you. So bear with me here. Might be a little choppy and a little bouncy, and but we'll get through it. So,
okay, it's a little out of focus, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm just change the cameras here. We're gonna be switching it up. So this is it's a little out of focus for sure. Yeah.
Clean your lens, man.
I'm wondering if he might have. It looks like he has it on blur. Yeah,
that's what it was.
You have the blur. Yeah, you have the blur. Yeah, just put it on.
There we go.
That's it. There you go.
There you go.
This is the sales office here.
That's where all the magic happens.
Small little office for our team, for our sales guys. My sales guys are out on the road already this morning here. So, but a little bit of our dispatch board, kitchenette area, and then we're coming out to meet Mrs. Jill. So this is Jill. This is our coordinator. She schedules everything, takes care of everything, registers all your warranty paperwork. Actually, I'll let Jill tell you a little bit about herself. No, okay. This is Jill. So everybody say hi.
Hi, Jill.
We're coming over here to Sam. This is Taylor's wife. She takes care of all the administration. And actually, Sam, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, hi, I'm Samantha. I'm the operations manager here, so everything from timesheets to human resources I can help with, as well as health and safety and everything in between.
Excellent. Thank you. That was Sam.
Love the picture on the wall.
Let's go see if we can find Taylor hiding out in here. No, Taylor's not hiding.
Yeah, no, he's there.
Right now. He knows this is coming. He says, you guys all know him. You don't need to introduce him. I wanted to show you, this is one of the ductless heat pump heads that we install for our clients. We actually put one in each of the owner's offices here. The sales guys don't have one yet, so it's just the owners that get them. But we're working on it. And then we're coming over here, again, the office. As you see, all of our cars are all deckled in blue and orange as well, and so is our office here. This is Chelsea.
Hello, good morning.
Chelsea, tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
I'm the service dispatcher here, so I wrangle 3 service techs every day and get to work with the sales guys sometimes, but mostly we're our own little unit in the company. And I work really closely with one of the owners, Steve, who's also our service manager.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chelsea. And let's see if we got Steve in here. No, he knows stuff's coming too, and he just stuck there too. So
you told him that was a mistake.
Anyways, all right. And then I'm gonna go take you outside here. Oh, I gotta introduce you to Matt here as well. We got a bunch of Matts in the office. Matt, I didn't warn you about this, but hey, buddy. All right, so we're heading downstairs now, folks.
Watch your step.
Oh, JT, this is our shop manager here.
Hi there.
JT.
How's it going?
Good. Want to tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do here?
I'm the shop coordinator manager. Depends on the day, what they call me. But I do all the ordering and making sure we have all the equipment for the guys and kind of maintaining an organized and tidy shop. And yeah, that's the crux of it, I would say. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Jordan. Appreciate your time. I'm going to give you a little walk around here. Kind of get to see all the background of the office, a bunch of filters and stuff. You need filters, guys. We got lots of different filters, different sizes for you. Come back in the shop here. Lots of materials that we use to do our jobs and some inventory. As you see, we try to stock up on lots of inventory here as much as we can in our warehouse. And one of the owners, Steve, actually has a C-can or 2 at his place with a bunch of inventory. All right, guys. I tried to warn you guys, couldn't get you earlier, but you're on camera right now on Phoenix Business Group. No, seriously, you're on
Body cam. Here we go.
Live So this is actually Steve Teskey, one of the
You don't have permission
owners.
to film me, so get
Okay.
the hell outta here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I guess I don't have permission. So here's our fleet of trucks. And some of our team members here. We got Sean over there. He's one of our leads. And we got Graham and Diego getting ready to head off for an install here. Graham, what are you guys doing today?
They were doing a 3-ton Bosch heat pump with a 2.5-ton Bosch coil. Pretty good units. I like them. Easy to install. They look great.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, have a great day. All right, now we're coming over here. We got one of the other owners. He's going over one of the jobs with the guys here. Just gonna sneak a peek in on this. Gentlemen, sorry to interrupt you guys. I just wanted to introduce everybody here. So this is Cam, one of our lead installers here. He's been with us, what, how many years have you been with us, Cam? 8 years now? Excellent. And this is Taylor. He's one of the owners of Airzone. His dad is one of the original founders. And he's been in it since knee high to a grasshopper here. So he's one of our technical wizards. Any questions that we have, we ask him a lot of the information. So, and we got Olad here. He's one of our installers as well here. He works tight with Cam and gets the job done for you. So anyways, well, that's it for pretty much the team here. I do got a couple more guys over here. I don't know if they want to be on camera or not, but yeah. Thanks, guys. And we got our service guy over here too, Dave. How you doing, Dave? Good stuff. Got a busy day ahead of you? Excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much, Dave. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate your time. Well, that was kind of quicker than I anticipated here. Let me switch this back over. Whoop. Tried to warn Steve. I was trying to get ahead of him to let him know that he is live on camera today. So I do apologize for the that moment. But yeah, so that's our team here at Airzone. Bear with me here. Just going to close the door, get settled in. As you can see, we are a full service HVAC company and lots of inventory, lots of team members here to take care of you. They are busy every morning here trying to get out and get to everybody in a timely manner so they can get everybody done. Now, that's pretty much it for me. That was kind of a lot quicker than I anticipated. I figured everybody take up 30 seconds to a minute, but any questions, anything that I can do to help?
So Matthew, what areas, how far do you give you area, scope of area that you cover again? You've probably done it in the past, but just, just let people know because you're out on LinkedIn Live. How far do you guys travel? Like, where do you go? Do you do both sides of the river? Do you go Orleans, Canada? How far?
Great question. Thanks, Bernie. So typically our service area is out to Bourget, Rockland area, kind of is the limits where I met with Guy the other day. And all the way down to like Embrun, Kemptville area, and as far west as Arnprior. So yeah, we have quite a large service area. We service the whole Ottawa region, obviously, and yeah.
Go ahead, Susan.
I just wanted to share a testimonial if I could quick. I reached out to Matthew to get that installed in my home. And because I'm just outside of Arnprior, he put me in touch with a service provider out here in my area. And I have to say, with these cold nights, I absolutely love it. I had electric baseboard heating and it would dry my skin, make it crack and everything. But with this, it's just lovely. It blows out fresh, like it feels like fresh air, but it's warm. And I just absolutely love it. It was nice having air conditioning this summer. So kudos to you. And those heat pumps are phenomenal, economical. My hydro bill has dropped significantly already because I'm not using all these baseboards around the house. So thank you for that. Yeah, I just wanted to share that.
Thank you very much. I see,
ahead,
Sam,
Sam.
you had a question?
Yes, you reminded me, you mentioned filters there. I just actually cleaned our filter. We have a reusable filter. I actually requested it when we went to the high efficiency furnace. What do you think of the difference between the throwaway type filter versus the one that we have, which I clean out and reuse?
You're thinking of like one of those electric static filters that has a charge, positive charge to it, or?
No, it doesn't have, it's not electrostatic. It's just I think it's
Washable,
fiberglass or something, but I can clean it and reuse it.
Good for filtering out bigger particles. If you have allergy concerns, or if you're trying to stop those smaller particles from filtering through the house, we typically install like as a 1-inch filter, a MERV 8 system, so nothing too crazy and restrictive on the furnace. But if you are concerned about the particulates in the air, then we typically install a 5-inch filter cabinet system, which then you put a 5-inch filter system into it, and it gives you 5 times the amount of surface area, promotes way better airflow in your home. So if you have lack of airflow to the upstairs areas and some of the bedrooms and stuff like that, helps enhance those airflows up to those rooms, and it still filters those larger or smaller particulates out. You can get different ratings anywhere from MERV 11 up to a MERV 16, which is like a HEPA filter level at that point, if you're really concerned about allergies and stuff and pollutants in the air.
Thank you.
Another question for you, Dave. Lead time. So if someone says, hey, my furnace, I should touch it. Someone should touch it. Give it some TLC. What lead time do you need?
Well, right now for service, we're booked out about 3 weeks for service. It is getting to that busy time of the year. People are starting to fire up their furnaces and things are not working. They've held it off and now things are not working. And so we kind of get booked out a little bit at this time. I do have 3 service technicians. You got to meet one of them downstairs, Dave, earlier. He's getting ready to head out. He's got a full day ahead of him. Same with the other 2 technicians that are here as well. So about 2 to 3 weeks at this point for lead time for maintenance. For installation purposes, say your equipment has failed and you need to replace the system completely. If you are in an emergency situation, I do have a few openings from now till the end of November to get you in. But if you're not an emergency and you have heating in your home, you're more or less getting into our regular schedule, which right now we are booked out till the end of November, looking into the first week of December at this point already. So we're pretty busy.
Excellent. Are there any other questions, folks? Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Thank you for allowing me to, present earlier here, and thank you very much.
Oh, it's good. Thank you, Matt. Thanks for showing us your shop.
No worries.
All right, folks, I just posted in the chat our LinkedIn live post, so you can put your details on that and in that. And a great presentation. And the words of wisdom today are coming from
Mike's brother.
that sneaky devil. He's back at it again.
Yes, I will do that, and we'll do our words of wisdom.
Everybody had a great weekend, despite the weather. I want to talk to you this morning about willingness, vision, and being a volunteer of life. Vision means this: everybody has desires. Desire is an incremental way of enhancing our life. Today you desire, I must have a home. Tomorrow you desire, I must have some money. In the future you desire something else. These are incremental ways of us arranging and rearranging our lives, which are needed to do a few things. When I say I'm a visionary, what you are saying is I'm having a larger desire, which is not about incremental improvements of life. Desire is always about me. Vision is all-inclusive process. It's a phenomenal thing if people, instead of having desires, have a vision. Vision is all-inclusive. Desire is personal. Desire leads to incremental changes of improvement. Vision can change and transform the whole situation. So about willingness is to be a volunteer. And volunteer means somebody who's doing something willingly. No other compulsion, no financial compulsion. There's no social compulsions. You are just doing something willingly. So when you are a willing participant right now, you are a volunteer in life. I'm asking all you Phoenix members this morning, were you compelled to come here, or are you here voluntarily? So if you are willing, when you are doing something willingly, it is the fundamental of your joy. However simple, stupid activity that you're thinking of, if you're doing something willingly, it makes a world of difference. The difference between heaven and hell is just this: if you're doing something willingly, that's your heaven. If you're doing something unwillingly, that's your hell. We have all taken on attitudes of what we like and what we don't like. I like this person, I don't like that person. Now this person that I like, I'll do things willingly. That person I don't like, I'm going to do things unwillingly. These may be two people, two aspects of life, two communities, two nations. This I will do willingly. I will do willingly means I've decided in my mind that this is good and this is bad. Willingly means just be willing. I'm 100% yes to life. I'm not yes to this one, no to that one. I am just yes, yes to life. If you are 100% yes to life, you are a volunteer. You have become a willing life. You have become so willing that you have no will of your own. I remember when I was back at Make-A-Wish and ran tons of volunteer committees, many people come, how can you work with these people and what these stupid questions are and what's going on? I said willingly, I said, my life is not about them. It's about me. It's about how I am. This is about how I am. This is about me. It doesn't matter how they are. That's their choice. But how I am is my choice. This is my way, no matter what they do. I'm like this because I'm not going to give anybody the freedom to freak me out, make me angry, make me happy, make me unhappy. These privileges I keep to myself. And it's time that everybody does that too, because if somebody can decide what happens within you right now, isn't that the ultimate slavery? Someone can decide what can happen or should happen within you. What happens around you, of course, so many people decide. What happens around us is not 100% us, but what happens within me must be my making. Isn't that right? Right now, just about anybody can freak anybody because they're not volunteers. They're unwilling. Volunteering means you have no will of your own. You can do whatever is needed. But if you think what you're doing is very significant, very important here, you must learn to work with all these types of people, joyful and miserable. This is how the world is. If you think that what you're doing is very significant, you will learn to work with these kind of people. But if you want to work with ideal people, you won't find any. Believe me, I haven't found one yet. All kinds of mixed bags out there. But if you're willing, that you are not yes and no, yes to one, no to the other, and you are just simply one big yes in life, you'll find the way. Thanks, Bernie.
And Mike, thank you again. So
Yeah.
we're going to do our introductions. Tell us what we do for a living and maybe even what we're looking for. I'll start off with Guy. Over to you, sir.
Hey, good morning. That was a very willing educational speech. That was awesome. So true in life. So the Coles knows for us, basically, we work in emergency response. That basically floods, disasters to your home or whatever the case is. We go and clean it up and we repair it. I, on my part, work on the reconstruction side. So if your house burns down, I work on rebuilding it. Essentially, I'm a project manager that works from top to bottom, that organizes the trades and makes sure that things are done in a timely manner. Osco Restoration, we're not just disaster people.
Thank you, Guy. Sam, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Bernie. Good morning, everyone. Sam Sturz, connectedcars.ca. Well, you know what I do. I'm a electronics specialist. Install things like this dash camera right here, front and back. Also do minor repairs, brake jobs, and oil changes. And these days, I'm looking for referrals for tire changes. It's that time of year. And if you haven't been keeping track of things, well, Calgary got about 10 centimeters of snow this week. So you might want to get that appointment made, get your tires rotated, get your snow tires on before it's too late. And for me, you just set an appointment and you bring your vehicle and do the rest. So don't have to sit in line for hours and hours waiting for an appointment to get into some lube shop or something like that. Get an appointment with me, Sam Sturz, connectedcars.ca. Today's mobile electronics without the cost of a new vehicle and a lot more.
Thank you, Sam. Terry, over to you, man.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Terry Black. I am actually from the South End group, and I am a retirement living expert. I help seniors, families, and organizations that work with families about retirement living, navigating the retirement living system. It's so important to find the right fit for each senior and their unique needs and preferences so they can live a full and thriving, fulfilling life. Who do you know that is starting to look for retirement living? I love to help and experience more living at Rivera, where you live your life to the fullest and on your terms. Thanks.
Thank you, Terry. And next over, we are going to Penny Lee.
Good morning, Penny Lee Prevost, the Dancing Motivator and co-founder of the Graduate Thrivers Incorporated. This week, I would like you to think of people who might be restricted in getting to a movement class because they can't physically get there for whatever reason or are afraid to go out. So I would like to invite them to come and move with me on Zoom. I've started a Saturday 1 p.m. class to give working people who have limited mobility the opportunity to practice movement practice that is simple and easy and find benefit from actually just simply doing basic moves and engaging their body with the outside world. So if you know anybody, I would love to have them join me this Saturday at 1 p.m. on Zoom. And the class link is available through our Phoenix calendar, as well as on my website, pennyleeprevost.com. Movement is medicine.
Hey, Lee, thank you. Susan McGarry.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Susan McGarry. I'm with a company called Pure Trim. We target 4 to 5 areas of health and health only. So we specialize in making the best products worldwide in the world for your benefit. And one I wanted to highlight, many of you know about already, is the Cardio 9. The reason why it has the digit 9 in there is it covers 9 areas. It lowers your cortisol levels. That's that fat burning problem that people have in their tummies where they store fat. It's also a mood enhancer. It lowers your cholesterol, which I know for a fact because I kept ordering cheeseburgers from my boyfriend, and now his cholesterol went through the roof, and I got him on this, and they lowered, and I got him off cheeseburgers. It also is great in the bedroom for circulation, improving your energy. It improves your brain function, your memory, not the long term where you want to remember the guy you dated 25 years ago, but rather maybe a month ago or something that happened a year ago. And finally, it increases your nitric oxide. So if there's anyone you know and care about that's looking for more energy and wants to feel way better, get in touch with me. Thank you, Susan with Pure Trim.
Thank you, Susan. And over to Eric.
Good morning. My name is Eric Sonego. I run the accounting firm of Sonego Professional Group. We're accountants and management consultants. We are not very we're not very on with it on Wednesday mornings because we, meaning I, play soccer on Tuesday nights. So when I show up here on Wednesday mornings, my brain is still racking in my head. So we're management consultants. We help small to medium-sized businesses, and we do it with a sense of bringing reason to numbers and numbers to reason. And what that means is that, you know, I have unreasonable clients that we bring to reason, and I have unreasonable tax people that we see the reason of the clients. So we stay in the middle, and we make sure that everybody is behaving reasonably. Let's put it that way. www.espg.ca 613-254-7310.
Never thought of accounting as refereeing. That's cool, Eric. Thank you. Tanya, over to you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tanya Hewitt from Beyond Safety Compliance. Normally, when I introduce myself on networking groups, I'll say that I'm from the unceded, unsurrendered territories of the Algonquin and Anishinaabe peoples, but I don't think I've done that here. So I'll start to do that because I think we should start recognizing a lot of the Indigenous names for the territories that we're on. My company specializes in getting people to really get into working healthily with one another. That includes vulnerability-based trust. That's where it all starts. If people can't be vulnerable with one another, there's not much point continuing, because there's no way that they can start to get into understanding how to get everybody aligned on the same page. So what I do is I start to get people to realize vulnerability-based trust is where we need to begin in order to be able to get onto the journey of having a healthy company. Thanks very much. I have a course running on integrity, which is all part of this, and I put the details in the chat.
Tanya, thank you so much. Dave, you're up next, man.
Hi, everyone. Dave Belleville from Belleville's Quality Frozen Foods. I just want to ask everybody that has been to a high-end steakhouse restaurant and had a great meal and really didn't like the bill at the end. So a way to combat that would be to start with the same meat that they get, is that I can get you that meat to your home. So basically that's what I do, is I penetrate the restaurant industry for their best products, and I make them available to you and me, so we can have the same experience for about a fourth of the price of what you're going to pay at a steakhouse for sure. So that's it in a nutshell. I also do fresh fish from New Brunswick, a great smoked salmon called Wolfhead as well, and that's on an occasional basis. And once you've experienced that, it's hard to go back. So thank you very much, and remember, we deliver quality.
Thank you, Dave. Deirdre, over to you, ma'am.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is Deirdre Jorson, and I'm the founder and lead designer of Eastboro Designs. I am a residential interior designer, a boutique designer here in Ottawa, and I assist clients and developers to get ready for construction, get ready for build. So giving clients the confidence in knowing that they've selected all the appropriate finishes, included all the appropriate design elements and details into their plans. Anything from material selection services for custom home builds to additions, so doing permit plans and interior renovations, kitchens and bathrooms. I do everything big and small. And so giving those clients the confidence getting into what is a very stressful period. So knowing that they've selected all the appropriate finishes and that everything has been accounted for, so that the contractor can then go and build. So I am there to assist the contractor as well. So Deirdre Jorson of Eastboro Designs, and I look forward to working with you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Deirdre. Matt, over to you, sir.
Good morning, everybody. So again, thank you for allowing me to present everything this morning to you. I do apologize for a little hiccup that we did have there, but we made it through it. And like I was saying, we are a full service HVAC company here. Anything to do with gas, fireplaces, hot water heaters, furnaces. If your air conditioner's on the fritz, or you're looking for a way to supplement, and reduce your greenhouse gases, we install heat pumps. As you noticed this morning, I had one of my crews going out to install a Bosch heat pump. One of the other crews that you met was going out to install a Move Air heat pump. So there's many different options that we do have, including those ductless heads that I was showing you in the owner's offices as well. So if this is something that you are interested or know somebody that is in the market for something, please do pass on my information. It is greatly appreciated here. So again, Matthew Ledard, Arizona HVAC Services, quality you can trust, guaranteed. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Julio, over to you, sir. And by the way, you're also welcome to put your contact details in the chat. And you're on mute. No, you're on mute. Mute. Uh-oh. All right. We'll circle back. Just, you fired up the mute for Zoom, but I don't think your mic was working on this particular device. Tony, over to you, sir.
Okay, yeah, we'll come back to Julie and we can find out his technical difficulty there. Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Chinnis. I'm the spirit guy of the group. Sam mentioned something that really struck me is very similar to what I do. Is people wait, they know winter is going to come. They're not, I mean, it's been doing that for I don't know how many years if you live in Canada. And the moment that they realize that the snow is down, they realize their tires have to get changed over. Now, if you have all seasons or something like that, but most people will have, they want to put on snow tires, which is better grips and so on. So another tire, but they only realize that when it comes to that point. And it's a lot like that in my work, where people will wait and not address any of their fears, not address any of their issues going on until an opportunity comes up. Like it could even be something as simple as a proposal, a marriage proposal, or an opportunity for business, only to find out that you're afraid of success. You're afraid of a relationship, or you doubt everything. You have uncertainty everywhere because you fear the unknown. And you're just assuming that the unknown is a bad thing, and it isn't. Most time, I would say 90% or more of the time the unknowns happen, it's a good thing. However, when we look at those things before the problems start coming, that's when we can become much more fluent, much more liquid in that way. In that way, when something comes up, you can jump on it, not having any hesitation. Penny Lee is very, very, very great for this on a human level, where she can explain and get you through some of the checklist. And beyond that, I can help you from an energetic perspective because I can read your energy, and your energy tells me what to do. And in time, I'll teach you how to read your own energy. Tony Chinnis from Higher Self, where I'm here to raise your spirits.
Thank you, Tony. Julia, you want to give it another kick at the can? Your sound, you've unmuted Zoom, but your microphone on your device is not picking your sound up.
He might have his earbuds plugged in as well, perhaps. Do you have anything plugged into your computer? An earphone, a headphone, or something? Yeah, just unplug it and try that. Just try the.
No, I wonder.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. There we go. Yay!
Thanks for the IT help, because that's what I was. I was on my earbuds, so I've been having some technical difficulty today. I'm not even sure you can hear me right now. I see Terry Black, and the screen is frozen. So I'm here on an invite from Terry. And so thank you very much for inviting me, Terry. I just sending you a text saying that in case you couldn't hear me, that I really appreciate hearing everybody's story. I work for Dignity Memorial. We're the North America's largest cemetery, crematorium, and funeral home operator. So I represent. I manage a group of sales counselors in Ottawa, Cornwall, and Gatineau. And our role is basically to ensure that when a family has faced a loss and they go into the funeral home, that they're able to actually have a pre-arrangement in place and make that most difficult situation a little bit easier, so that the family is not having to kind of guess what their loved one wanted. And so that's basically our goal, is to make sure that we protect the families and make that difficult situation just a little bit easier. So I'm Julio Braz with Dignity Memorial.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. My name is Bernie Franzko, Creative Insight Consultant. So what I do is connect businesses B2B. Also have two podcasts I'm involved with. One is mine, The Knack for Business. It's talking to business owners about their business journey and the golden nuggets learned along the way. The other one is The Property Wizard, which is about commercial real estate investment and understanding how to put things together in that space. The other element to share with you is World Referral Network, a free network to join. It has over 1,000 members based out of BC. And you can cross connect. You don't even have to pay for membership, and you can be in that space. You can connect with people, post content in that space. And Tony has informed me that we have Wendy's infomercial. So over to you, Tony.
Yeah, I had to wait until I did the education before I could flip over because I could only play one video at the same time. So, okay, here's Wendy's because she wanted to be here today, but at the last minute was called away. So here's Wendy.
Morning, everyone. Wendy Chung, real estate broker with Century 21 Synergy, team lead with the Ottawa Housing Condo Group. You know what? With all our businesses, the fortune is really in the follow-up. You got to stay in touch with all your past clients and even potential clients or people that you want to do business with. Recently, I visited the Toyota dealership here in Orleans because I had a light and a message that showed up in my car. And I found out later that the reason for this malfunction was because of something that they did not explain to me. So I actually have a hybrid car which has a vent in the back seat, which vents the hybrid battery that sits underneath that area. And I could have avoided the cost and my time of bringing it in for service. And when they actually called me for a follow-up and a survey, well, I didn't hesitate to tell them that, you know, I have something to say to Toyota Canada because I didn't get the education that this was part of my vehicle. So I'll be following up with them so that they can therefore educate others moving forward. So it's all about education and guidance in my field of expertise as well as I am sure it is for all of you. So remember to educate. Morning, everyone.
Okay, thanks, Tony. So the next portion of our session is I'm just going to share information with where things are at. And so first off, there's a YouTube channel that you can latch into for Phoenix. Things we're looking for inside our space. And by the way, any business is welcome in the space. But if you have the following services, because we have people looking for it: home and auto alarms, a travel agent, appraiser, event planner, life insurance agent, especially for the Monday group. By the way, we have 3 groups. This is the middle one, Wednesday, the middle child, I guess. A landscaper, gardener, house cleaner, gift basket company, photographer, legal firm, either for family or business law, sign maker, swag and promotional goods, men's and women's clothing apparel, plumber, mobile hairdresser. And if you come across any of these folks, have them talk to Penny Lee. And to give you some stats as how we're doing, we've had 427 referrals year to date between members and 420 BAMs. BAMs are business activity meetings. That's meetings between members where you get to know the other person, understand the nature of their business, and help them do referrals and or connections or resources. Sometimes you find out a bit more information about that. And $227,000 worth of business was conducted between members year to date. Which reminds me, we're coming near the end of October. Oh my God, the year is almost done. So remember to collect your stats and send them to Tony for the financial transactions. Doesn't have to be detailed other than kind of grand aggregate totals. I'm going to share the screen now, and you will be seeing the calendar of events coming up. And that should be up and running right now. And let me go through what's happening. So we already know the 23rd has gone by. Here we are at the East End group. Moving to Hill with Penny Lee 2 to 3 today. Penny Lee, you got to tell me if that's happening in November, if everything continues on the schedule. 7 to 8, and also with Penny Lee. So if you haven't stretched yet, she will. South End group is meeting same times, same channel tomorrow. So come on in. Penny Lee's back at it again at 10 a.m. So this stuff's online mostly. Tune in with Tony. So if you're actually needing a time where you need kind of a reset, Tony has a meditation hour, and it's at 1:30 p.m. We've got a full moon on the 28th. The HeartLink Network, and that's Susan Ebbs is involved with that, and it is in the East End. Moving to Hill event that's happening between 1 and 2 on Saturday with Penny Lee. On Sunday, we have chair yoga with Jacqueline Richards, and from 9:30 to 10:30, so at the comfort of your home. What's happening on Monday? Bell's Corners group is there. We got Penny Lee helping you stretch. So this is the time to talk to Dave, to book Dave for Monday. So if you want to taste some of Dave's wares, basically the different types of meats, that's the time to book it. He has some great steaks, pork chops, fish. I have to stop because I'm browning and just it tastes good. Then we have a canine charity event that's happening on Monday. I think the deadline for booking things is probably today or tomorrow, right, Terry?
Yeah, it would be tomorrow. Yeah, or
Okay.
well, sorry, actually, yeah, tomorrow will be good. Yeah.
All right, so this is it's a Halloween fashion show. Sorry the dog didn't show up well, but let's see if I can. I can't change it, otherwise I'll foul things up. Let's see what else do we have on the go that's coming up. After hours group on November 7th, Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday evening from 7 to 8, available to all members in the group in Phoenix. I'll stop share there. And now what we're going to do, we're going back to, hey, what do you need and what do you have for this week? What contacts have you had and what stuff's been going on? Deirdre, we'll start off with you.
Well, this week was pretty exciting. Last night I was asked to speak at Urban Quarry, which is a local stone fabricator, countertop quartz granite stone fabricator here in Ottawa. And so it was hosted by them and it was sponsored by Handstone, which is a quartz manufacturer. And I was asked to speak to my peers, the design industry, about my recent trek to Everest Base Camp that I took this May, and talking about just all the life lessons and the things that I learned and how I'm now attributing them to life and to business. And so that was the support from the community was amazing and heartfelt, and it just was very uplifting. And so I hope a lot of my peers were able to have a really great takeaway from my experience and kind of live vicariously through, me and what I did. So that was awesome. So that was for the design industry, but different from design. And so now I need to take all of those life lessons and implement them into my everyday life and design process. So that was pretty cool, very different. And to be clear, I am not a hiker at all, but I embarked on this amazing adventure, which was life-changing. So that was this week, and the rest of the week is getting back to doing what I love, which is design. So helping homeowners and clients create beautiful spaces that they can now live boldly and create a lifestyle that they've envisioned. So that's up for me. Enjoy the rest of your week, everybody.
Thank you, Deirdre. Dave, over to you.
Hi, everyone. Last couple of weeks, I'm on day 15. I have this virus, bronchial virus, terrible coughing fits, 3 to 5 minutes at a time, and have the energy to go to one room to another and die. So I'm on day 15. It's starting to get better, starting to breathe a little bit better. But anyway, that's where I've been for the last 2 weeks. But I just wanted to do a testimonial for Alex Bender. And he had bought some smoked salmon and some Wagyu beef and some steaks from me for Thanksgiving. And I had forgot to charge him for the steaks. And he was quick to respond to say that I had forgot to charge him for this product. So I just wanted to put that out there because we deal with a lot of people sometimes and people take advantage of you, but he stepped up to the forefront. I would have never remember to do it, and I just want people to know that if you're dealing with him, you're dealing with a pretty honest guy. So anyway, that's it for me.
Tanya, over to you.
Well, thank you, Matthew, for introducing us to your office, and that was a unique way to know more about you and your business. So this week, I talked with Dwight because I'm going to be having a gathering here next Thursday, and I thought, hey, why not have Dwight and Nicole make some things for us? I also talked with Ishmael and with Steve in order to get things completed on my website, and I went to Carl's podcast network yesterday, a little bit bashfully because I don't have a whole lot of podcasting recently, but I hope to in the future. Have a great week, everybody.
Thank you, Tanya. Eric, over to you, sir.
Dave Beliveau, you have the audacity to say when you go to a steak restaurant, I haven't gone to a steak restaurant since I met you. and thank you for that. Matthew, I don't need to mention this but I'll do it. But we are very familiar with your service. Matthew made or his company put a heat pump in my house, and it changed radically what happened this summer here. Radically. We didn't use the fans upstairs anymore. The temperature, if it was 20 degrees downstairs, it was 20 degrees upstairs. It was phenomenal. And I was promised that, and that's what's happened. Tracy, Susan, rather, I forgot to take your drink yesterday, and I paid a heavy price for it. I left it in the fridge, and I was running, and I couldn't come back to the house. I am working on Tony's year end, and I'm working on Tanya's year end, and I'm looking forward to getting involved with Carl's in a podcast. I think in November my firm will get back to normal, and people who took holidays for bereavement and for education and for things like that will be back to work, and we should be ready to be who we are. Have a great week.
Thanks, Eric. Susan, over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bernie. Great presentation, Matthew. Thank you so much for sharing your office with us. I think they all thought they were on YouTube. I think they were panicking. Oh my God, I'm on social media. Once on the internet, always on the internet, right? I had a great week. I've been super busy. Sorry for my absence. I just finished up on the National Women's Show here in Ottawa, over 25 brand new customers. Super excited about that. Misted a bunch of people. That was the big sell because people would get misted, they'd get relief, they'd come back to me and buy the product. It was great to see Terry. Thank you so much for popping by my table. And I had the honor of meeting Tony's sister for the first time there as well. So it's been a great week, and I'm looking forward to doing some VAMs upcoming week. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Susan. Sam, over to you.
Thank you, Bernie. First of all, Matt, thanks for doing your presentation today. Great to see all the people that you're working with. I'm sure they'll remember you going and centering them out in front of everybody. But it's a great way for us to understand that there's a fair number of people working for that company and get to know more about your business. Things going on? Well, I continue to advertise for Alex Evolta. If anybody has pamphlets like this and you want me to advertise for you when I give my receipts to my customers, I gladly do it. Also, things going on. Well, Dave mentioned his steaks. I bought a box of steaks from Dave and did exactly what Eric was talking about. Had our family here. All four of us were here last weekend, and we had steaks for Dave, and didn't have to go spend kind of money that restaurants are asking these days. So thank you, Dave. And Alex is a guy from Squash, right? Alex Bender?
No, I meant Alex, our electrician.
Oh, okay. That's not Bender. Okay.
Okay. What's his last name again?
Points right.
Yes.
Points right.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
That's okay.
lastly but not leastly, I was really impressed with Tony's t-shirt today. Excellent job, Tony. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Terry, over to you, ma'am.
Thanks, Bernie. So I was, oh, am I unmuted now?
Yep.
You're good.
Okay, sorry. It was coming up saying I was muted. Yeah, so Susan and I had kind of like a mini band because she had to explain to me how to use my product and talked about a few other things. So I'd count that as a band, Tony, if you don't mind.
Okay.
And also the Mix and Mingle last night was really a lot of fun. It was Eric Perron was a great host, and it was a lot of fun, and the food was delicious as well. So yeah, appreciated that. And yeah, so I am looking to set up some bands and to meet those of you who I don't really know yet. So that would be great. And I will reach out in the near future. Thanks so much and have a great week.
Yeah. Thank you, Terry. Guy, over to you, sir.
Yeah, good morning again. Yeah, so it's been a crazy, crazy week. Actually, crazy past couple of weeks. House building is going great. We got staircases going in, drywall starting, complete spray foam in the walls that we applied in one of the houses. Poured a slab out in Alfred yesterday. That one there we need to really build quickly because their daughter got into an accident very recently. She's now crippled in a wheelchair, and now they have she's in rehab right now, trying to get back into their house, and so we're trying to very quickly get this thing built for them so that she can get back in there. It was actually a house that she owned. She was minutes from the house when she got into an accident, and then not long before that, her house got fire. So anyway, trying to get that built up for them very quickly. And on top of that, we're packing and been packing for a bit. We're moving out to Le Fèvre, so riverfront property out there. It's going to be awesome. Be able to zen out there and kind of clear my mind about after work. So anyway, busy time. So try to get some bands going in there in the meantime as well.
Thank you, Guy. Penny Lee, over to you.
Good morning, and thank you so much, Matthew, for that presentation. It was really cool to be able to meet your team of people that you work with and see, the office and that. So, it's amazing what technology can do these days to bring us closer together. So that was really cool. Today, I want to say thank you to Tanya, not Tanya who's in this group, but Tanya who's a digital member. She has a property in Kempville, and she did a retreat, and I was one of the presenters, so that was awesome. I was able to introduce 6 new people to my practice, and of course, offering it on Zoom. They can certainly tune in and move their body, even if they're at a distance. So that was really awesome. I also have ongoing business with Susan Ebbs. With Christmas coming, I'm looking at some gift ideas with the Melaleuca products that I could give to my children and loved ones. And thank you to Susan McGarry for the continued support when it comes to the Pure Trim products. I've been using the Joint Control, and it is phenomenal. Sharing that with some of my students also. And my sign that Ema did for me is up and working well. I got another call this week. So 2 weeks my sign's been up, and I've gotten a call each week so far for another wedding. So that's awesome. And Elaine, actually, I don't know if you remember Elaine Silverthorne, Tony, who...
I do, yep.
So she's getting remarried to her ex-husband, and I'm doing the wedding. So they've been divorced for 15 years, and they have rekindled their relationship. So I'm really honored that she thought of me to do the wedding for her. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. And I went to see Shane last Friday as well for laser treatment. Shane, I have amazing results when I go there, and he's always got different techniques that he applies to improve my mobility of my feet even further. So that's one of the reasons why I started doing NIA. I couldn't walk barefoot. And so now it's a practice that's done barefoot, and I've gained lots of additional mobility as a result of my NIA practice, but also implementing other health habits that I've learned about in this group. So thank you.
Thank you, Penny Lee. Matt, over to you, sir.
Yeah, Bernie, you had no sound there for a second. From
hear me
your
now?
lips, it looks like Matt.
Yes,
Yeah, I hear you,
Matt.
Bernie, now.
Yeah, okay,
You hear
Matt.
me
Yeah.
now? Okay.
Well, thanks again, everybody, for letting me present this morning. I spoke to Steve briefly after that presentation, and I apologize to him for putting him on the spot. I did try to get a hold of him this morning. He was busy with some of the crew members getting a job ready to go out. So, you know, it stems right down to our leadership here on how dedicated they are to make sure these jobs go right for our clients. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to touch base with him, let him know that I was putting him on camera today. And that was bad on my behalf here. So I do apologize. Steve does too. But, you know, he says, we are the best at what we do. We are contractors, and we swear like sailors. So we do apologize for those choice words that came out during the presentation. But if you are looking for the best, what we do, we are that company. And Steve is a genius. And, you know, like I mentioned about Taylor, those guys there are the backbone of the company, and they know everything there is to need to know about anything HVAC. And, you know, they're just honest, straightforward people, and they do swear every once in a while. I think we all do. And it just came out at the wrong time, but do apologize for that. Not the right place, right time, but that was on me for not giving him a fair heads up that he was going to be put on camera and on the spot. So as for BAMs, pretty quiet with the group right now. Just busy myself here, keeping everything going on our end. We are booked out till end of November at this point, which is awesome for us as a company. Not so great for people who are looking to get emergency installs, but like I said, we do have a few spots open here and there. So if it is an emergency situation, we are able to still help you out. So looks like next week I am meeting with Tanya to do a little bit of a podcasting here on Monday. So look forward to meeting up with her. We've been trying to schedule this for a while. We did have it scheduled, then fell through. And so now we're getting back on the agenda again here. So thank you so much, everybody. Have yourselves a great week, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you. And by the way, if words were uttered, they weren't picked up. So it's nothing is stuck to the wall. So I'm just telling you that right now.
Yeah, no.
And Tony.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything.
Good. You're
we
good.
Didn't hear anything. It's all good. It's all good. That's
Tony,
part of integrity, eh, Tanya? It's just saying who you are. That's perfect.
You know, it just reminded me of an actor who, after the thing, oh my God, I missed that line. I mean, nobody knew. Nobody knew.
Yeah, that's
Why
right.
are you drawing attention to it? Nobody knew.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, great presentation there, Matt. I did like the authentic, just going through the office and seeing your crew going out, and all the people that are inside that are making sure that everything goes smoothly, with warranties and so on. So that's great. It's good to see that.
I think it's important that you guys see that, we do have people here in the office, and when you do call us, you're actually getting a hold of local people, and you're not getting a call center overseas somewhere. You know what I mean? We pride ourselves on being local and a true family run business here. And you see it right in our office. Anytime you call our office, it's one of those ladies that you speak to that usually answer the phones. And if they're busy, then it's one of us guys here in the office that take it. But most of the time it's those ladies that are helping you out, getting you connected with everything, getting your appointments scheduled, and taking care of everything. So
cool. Did some business with Susan, and I helped Susan out a little bit with her videos for the show. I hope that was helpful there, Susan. She had to get some stuff done, and we altered some of her e-cards so it would be a little more effective. By the way, Susan, you had 29 hits from the show, from over and above whoever that you were doing. Just thought I'd let you know. Guy, thanks a lot for the information for your territory, because from Orleans going towards Rockland and Hawkesbury is your main area. And so I was working with a person in Stittsville that I was thinking of for you, but if it's the distance that's going to be the issue, so it's good to know what you can't do either. So thank you for that. And let's see, Shane, I did a little expose. He was just in our. I hope I still have his magazine. He was featured in a local magazine here in Canada, and so I put it on his e-card. I found a way. I'm doing some business with Josh for our computers. Thanks a lot, Eric, for keeping us on track for our taxes. Dwight last night did the mix and mingle, so we're going to be paying for that. And let's see, we've got, I'm going to be giving away another session. So Matt, if you're still here, I need a number from 1 to 11. Give me a number from 1 to 11.
11.
That's Terry. She's still here? Terry's not here?
She just
left?
out.
She was just here a second ago.
Had to peek out.
Okay, you want to? I guess we do it again. Okay, right after that was Eric Sinego. Eric, you got a free session. By the way, I still owe you some for the $50 for that one. I have a note for some crystals that you have there, so we can talk about that. All right, so that's it for me. Thanks, Bernie.
Thank you, Tony. So Tony and I had a BAM. I was at Carl's training course yesterday, and quote for the day. Sorry, we're at 9:04 now.
Yep.
So perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. Vince Lombardi.